Hey guys, Rob Quinn here. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about digital marketing amongst other things. And today we're going to talk about why digital marketing companies want you under a contract and should you say yes. Roll the intro, Phil. All right, guys, so let's talk about the key points here. This is what everybody wants to know. If I'm a business owner, should I have to sign contracts? And if I'm a marketing company, can I make it without people signing contracts? So, rule number one. Rule number one is if you are a marketing company and you're going to put somebody under a contract, you better make sure it's for all the right reasons. So, there's always two reasons why a marketing company will want you under a contract. And number one, okay, is going to be probably the poorest reason why, but we're going to talk about the pros and the cons to it. So, rule number one is pretty much they just want to project revenue. I mean, they don't want to lose revenue. So, typically, if you're under a contract with a company, then you're obligated to that, right? As a company. So, if you're having to sign a contract, the whole goal is that if things go south, well, you're still under contract, so you have to figure things out. Even if there's no level of trust there, you're kind of stuck with it. So, we like to go a different direction, but that is number one reason why they put people under contracts. Reason number two is because you have a legitimate approach to your entire process why you want to be under a contract in order to optimize properly. What does that look like? Well, I'm going to share my screen with you to show you what we do for businesses and why we suggest strongly a longer duration to work with us. So let me share my screen with you guys and bam, we'll look into just a local business. So this is what our tracking looks like. So for month one, you're going to see here that this company is spending $1,000 in ad spend, and they ended up generating nearly $8,000 in a return, and then every metric in between. So what's so important about that? Of course, down here, you'll be able to see cost per lead, real typical stuff you would normally see from companies that you're working with, click to lead ratio, etc. Up here, though, all of this in between is going to be what makes the difference and why partnering with a company that has a systematic approach in their process to optimize your campaign is going to make you want to work with them long term, even if the month one or month two results aren't what you expected. So month one, we are able to gain results. Okay, there's a lot that goes on the back end to make sure we have an effective launch, but in the terms of the results, this is what it looks like. Month two, a lot of metrics here, but we want to focus on one metric that allows us to be able to scale this campaign through optimization. In this specific example, we're looking at conversion rate. Okay, so in the previous example, conversion rate was 20%. If we can get that to 30%, we're going to see X amount of increased return on ad spend versus what we saw the first month. Now, the entire campaign doesn't change. Okay, we're going to leave everything alone, excluding conversion rate of leads. So how do we do that? Well, that's going to be done a lot through split testing, whether that be through landing pages that we're split testing, whether that be 2 to 20 different landing pages, depending on how big the sales funnel is that we're working with the client. But these specific landing page changes will be from like ad copy to colors to length of page, amongst a whole lot of other things. So conversion rate could also be chalked up to different types of ads, different types of creatives, different types of ad copy on the ad, maybe different types of keywords if you're doing PPC. So there's a lot of different things that go into place and what that means exactly. But if we focus on that specific metric in conversion, that chalks up to a much higher return, which chalks up to a much better cost per lead and cost per new client, which in this case is a new member because this was for a gym. So you can see the difference here where my mouse is just between the cost per new hire, or excuse me, new member, gym member. Now, the next month we'll focus on a different metric. Bam, you can see that. We focus on positive contact rate. And the next month we focused on positive appointment rate. But at the end of the day, we'll scroll to the very last month 7 here. This is where we are able to increase spend and scale spend. That we focused on different metrics throughout the last few months. So as an end result, what does that look like as a company wanting to work with another marketing company long-term, kind of similar to ours, if not ours, right? I guess my cheap plug there, right? I own a marketing company, Front Center Media. Check us out, frontcentermedia.com. It'll be in the link. But anyway, this is why you want to work with a marketing company that has a systematic process to optimization, and it's transparent, right? You can see what's going on. But at the end of the day, the cost per new member ended up being $41 after the increase in ad spend versus the cost per new member, which was $181. So we decreased it dramatically by nearly a little bit more than 4 times, 400% of what it normally was. That was when we had half the ad spend. So guys, when you're picking a marketing company, do you want to be under a contract? Heck yes, you do. But you need to make sure that you're with the right company that is doing it for all the right reasons, not just because they say it's policy, but because they have transparent results in their scaling process and optimization process for your company. And all of you entrepreneurs out there, online warriors, laptop warriors out there that are doing online marketing, whether it be as a digital marketing agency or you're doing some of your stuff your own, FBA or drop shipping or whatever that might be, affiliate marketing, make sure that you have this type of process to reverse engineer the success. For a business to scale, you need to know what your financial goals are. You need to know what your cost per new customer is, and is that consistent? And then from there, scale, because at that point, it's just a matter of scaling after you're able to reverse engineer those numbers, kind of like what you just saw. So if you guys found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the page, like the video, leave a comment on other videos you want to see, maybe behind the scenes in if you are a marketing company, how to do XYZ, or if you're a business, what you should be looking for with a marketing company, or maybe different initiatives that you'd like to see, videos, how-to videos, and to help you accomplish those. So awesome, guys. I'll see you on the next video. And again, subscribe and hit that bell so you see the next video that comes out. And see you next time.
This is
Exclusive.
Go! Go! Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.